enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
We've got Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the four-man position. So that's the next spot.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum. They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Bucks leading by 6. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Middleton on the wing over Irving. That one wide left.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Durant dishes to Irving. Here's Simmons. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Giannis dunks it down.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but considered my doubts disappeared.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. The Bucks making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Bucks leading by 4. Time now for an injury report.
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Nets. Unfortunately, it looks like that injury is going to be a severely sprained ankle. You don't want to hear this news, as most teams are starting to hit their stride. So they're going to miss him while he's recovering from this injury. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Middleton outside. Cracks down the 3 ball. Middleton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks. When the middle of the season rolls around, Clark, how much value do you think there is in keeping an eye on the standings, seeing what the other teams are doing?
You know, Kevin, I think it's a balancing act depending on your team and the makeup of your squad, where you are in the standings. In some cases, it could be a powerful motivator, but I don't think it should be something that discourages you. You have to keep an eye on what's real and what you can control. There's still time for some dramatic shakeups as the season unfolds.
Pass to Portis. Over Claxton. Second shot opportunity, and it's Lopez laying it in. And it's a 9-point Milwaukee lead.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Watanabe's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. T.J. Warren comes in for Kevin Durant. And Curry subbed in for Edmund Sumner. Passes it to Watanabe. Curry with it. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's Curry's shot there. I mean, he's out there to catch and fire away when he's got room.
Here's Holiday. And it's sent back by Irving. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Irving. Back to Simmons. Over Holiday. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Simmons.
They do not need Simmons to be a three-point shooter. If he can hit the mid-range, Jay, that opens up a lot by itself.
Got that one up quick. Middleton's got 6 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Watanabe tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Holiday against Warren. Allen for the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Outside Portis. That 3 off the mark. Irving surveying the floor. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
You know, one of the things that makes Holiday such a terrific...
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the...
Greetings, everybody. The stories so far revolving around Giannis, the Greek freak.
He's hitting all the buckets. When you got a guy this hot,
Changing things up now. Let's get... Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Hart.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, a talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Portis in at the 5 spot. And that one's good by Giannis. Giannis has got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Bucks. Nets trail by 7. Sumner passes to Warren. From the line, good.
Well, Warren takes what the defense gives him there, making use of the mid-range stroke.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And for the Nets, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Allen against Irving. Shot clock at 6. There's the pass to Claxton. Sumner kept alive. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Claxton.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Bobby Portis. Joe Ingles comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. Irving passes to Claxton. And that one drops. Claxton's got 8 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Look of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game could be a successful coach, but point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
Durant kicks to Irving. Here's the three. Serge Ibaka with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's blocked. Outside Irving. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Sumner. Three-pointer. And the rejection by Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Once Giannis gets going now, he stays hot. He's capable of putting the entire offense on his broad shoulders.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
So for the Nets, Watanabe's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Curry comes in for Kyrie Irving, and it's Ben Simmons in for Edmund Sumner. Up top, Curry. The Nets working the ball around now. Warren dishes to Curry. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. Lopez, he's checked in for Serge Ibaka. Bucks leading by 9.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Great. What do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Jrue Holiday is checked in for the Bucks.
Jrue Holiday.
Bucks leading by 11. On the wing, Giannis. Defended by Durant. Antetokounmpo, no good. Brooklyn's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Simmons against Carter. Watanabe, no good from outside. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Irving. Lets it go from deep. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The guard set is Irving and Curry. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Durant. And it's Claxton in at the 4. So that's the Nets 5.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Giannis kicks to Portis. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know, gifted with what seems to be a limitless reach, the Greek Freak can get to offensive rebounds that most others only think about getting to.
Irving passes to Claxton. Great D that time from Middleton. Bucks leading by 16. Middleton on the wing. The tray. They get the rebound. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Simmons. And on the way from Irving for three. And again, it's the Nets missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Passes it to KD. There's the feed to Simmons. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Holiday. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Curry. And then for Milwaukee, Lopez, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Joe Ingles comes in for Allen. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. Here's Claxton. Lopez covering. Claxton the pass to KD. It's good from long range.
I think we're all aware of Durant's in the gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make.
Middleton outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Durant kicks to Simmons. Irving passes to Claxton. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Again, the Nets for two.
I like Irving's creativity, but also his discipline offensively. He'll take whatever's available.
I said, everyone want a picture? Oh, yeah. I see you. Let's go. Now on the way to the floor. Give it up for Team Hype.
And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis, he's checked in for Lopez. Grayson Allen comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Drew Holiday in for Javon Carter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. His point to them was that they put themselves in the position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. He needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Inside. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. And here is Irving. To the inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Curry's checked in for Brooklyn. Allen for the three. Good on the triple. And the Bucks lead by 14.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Tries it from 19. That's good on the jump shot.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bucks.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points. at the line.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
Here's Antetokounmpo shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
Brooklyn making some changes. Watanabe's checked in for Durant, and Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Warren. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Portis. Joe Ingles comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. And that one's good from Connaughton.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Carter with it. Long range from the inbound. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining.